fear was the number one driving force that kept me from moving quicker through some of the trials and tribulations I faced early on when I was trying to leave my career. And the fear was real and it scared the crap out of me. And I'll tell you a little something is that fear still exists today. And I think it exists in all of us. I work with clients a lot, helping them get unstuck, helping them get healthy. And one of the things that constantly comes up that prevents them from moving forward is not just the gap between information and action, it's the fear involved in making a change and creating a different identity for yourself. So, though that still crops up in my own life, for instance, trying to start this YouTube channel. And when I say try, I mean really try. Like I've been trying to start a YouTube channel since 2018 and it's now 2026 and I'm just getting going. But the whole thing that's been holding me back and preventing me from moving forward was starting my YouTube channel and helping others, reaching more people besides just the clients I've got, has been fear. All kinds of fear, like fear of like not doing it right, fear of not saying the right thing and offending somebody. I don't even know. And like, I don't even know where any of this came from, but it's a fear that I think is instilled in all of us. And I hear it a lot more often than not. So really today's video is to share a little bit about how you just got to get going and just trust the process. Because here's the one thing that I know will hold you back is that if you can't leap through your fear and get ahead of yourself and get out of your own way, it's going to prevent you from having what you want in your life. And I'm not talking about money, but that is a thing too. I'm talking about just the changes you want to make so you can live better. Whether that's your health, leaving your job, whether that's making a change in your career or starting a company or whatever that is. I mean, for me, back in 2014, like I had no idea where I was going. I left my job, and the next thing I remember is I was just off for 7 months, and I was having trouble landing a new career, though I had been in talks with somebody for over 2 years, and it was rough. And I was trying to figure out what to do next, and I didn't know that I was going to become a nutrition coach. I didn't know I was going to become a CrossFit instructor. I didn't know that I was going to be coaching for the rest of my life. But I took some steps and just got out of my own way to start making changes for myself. And that started with me showing up at the gym, even though I didn't think I would last. That was the CrossFit gym, and I started there, and I discovered that I loved it, and I discovered feeling capable again was like the most amazing thing ever. So that step was huge for me. And then it was the year after that I went and learned how to become an instructor, and then I had gotten a new career by that time, and which was really cool. And then like I didn't know what I was going to do next. Like how was I going to continue to pursue this passion I had found and this change I'd created for myself by like starting with fitness. And I started coaching after I got my certification. I started coaching first thing in the mornings, like 5:15 a.m. It was the only time I could do it because it was a full-time job. I like worked all day. So I was coaching early mornings, Mondays and Wednesdays, and I think a couple other days during that time. Trying to get as much experience on the floor working with others. And I'll tell you, that piece was scary too. Like, I didn't know what to say in front of all these people. Like, these were people I was like working out with, and now all of a sudden I'm coaching them. And the point being is that you got to jump into these fears and you just got to go after it and just trust that you got to find a way to make the things that you really want to do happen for yourself. And that led me from being just a CrossFit instructor while I was working this full-time career to realizing that there was more to stack on top of this, is that I couldn't have a conversation about fitness without a conversation about nutrition. And then that led me to getting my first level nutrition certification. And I just started talking to people and talking to anybody that would listen to me. And I would just start helping people just out of my pure joy. I did it for free. But where that led me was where I am today. And for the last several years, I went from like fighting to like just talk to anybody that would listen to me to literally becoming the person that I was dreaming that I would be one day, that I would be helping people. I've coached hundreds of people, and I've spent thousands of hours now, one-to-one, not coaching CrossFit, working people through their challenges, especially around nutrition and health and things like that. And it's been amazing. And it allowed me to leave my career at 50 and never have to look back. And it's been hard as hell. And I'm telling you right now, it's still scary as you could ever imagine sometimes. But I would never change it for the world. And I will tell you, fear still comes up at these moments. And you still have to make some brave decisions. Like for me, I've never had to market myself. And that's scary for me. I've just like, all of my clients have come through word of mouth. And the interesting thing about that is that now I want to change my business model, and I want to help more people and take less clients. And so now this fear I have about starting a channel like this or my writing, like I'm still trying to find my voice in that. So I'm just here now to talk about my experiences and how it might help others. So if you're listening to this and you're in your 40s or even your 50s and you're like, what do I do next? I'm stuck. Like, hang out and we'll talk about it. And we'll talk about some of the things that I went through and what helped me the most. So more to come on this. I'm going to share more. I'm just right now literally practicing how to get out and talk to you guys on YouTube and like, what do you want to hear about? So if there's something you actually want to hear about in my story, or like, what did you learn about this or whatever, like, let me know. Like, say it in the comments and I'll do my best to get after it the best I can. That's it for now. This was perfect. Just a random video I decided to generate for you guys. So I'll be back soon. I'll talk to you later.